Kanan Stark was one character who used master manipulation tactics to not only have people do his dirty work for him, but to eventually win and stay 3 steps ahead. He really was the master chess player of power. So in this video, I'm going to dive deep into the mind of Kanan Stark, how he used manipulation and power to be the ultimate chess player. So make sure you guys watch this video till the end so you understand how Kanan Stark used the art of manipulation, the laws of power, to get what he wanted. So with that being said, welcome to MovieBot. Let's dive deep into the mind of Kanan Stark. So hope you're all doing great and welcome to an in-depth character analysis of Kanan Stark, and we're going to dive deep into the mind of Kanan using 2 books, 48 Laws of Power, which I've used in several of my videos before, and another book written by Omar Johnson called The Art of Manipulation, and how Kanan used these two not only to conceal his intentions, but to use tactics such as transforming his weaknesses into power and having other people play his cards for him. But of course, remember to smash the subscribe button if you want to see everything Power Universe related, from reviews, breakdowns, storylines, and character breakdowns. So as I said in my previous Ghost video, that you can die but you can still be a winner, and the same can be said about Kanan Stark, who was the ultimate chess player in my mind. In power, he sacrificed the pawns for the greater good, just like Jukebox said in season 3 episode 3, and the chess reference was heavy throughout the course of Power, as we saw him play chess a number of times throughout Power, calculating his next move, thinking steps ahead, and making sure he was always not 1 step but 3 steps ahead of his opponent. He was the ultimate teacher as well. He taught Tommy and Ghost the way of the streets. He taught them never to turn their back on their enemy, to use and manipulate them. He taught them that in the streets there are no friends, and this was in a conversation between Tommy and Ghost in season 6 episode 14, but ironically was the title of episode 2 in season 2, which was when Kanan introduced himself back to Ghost and Tommy, which is why Ghost knew that in the episode there are no friends in the streets, because Kanan was the one who taught him this. Now the way Kanan actually used the art of manipulation is actually insane. The art of manipulation that we're going to look at here is trust, and it's a skill. It's not something that can be mastered overnight. This is something that we're going to witness in Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, how Kanan actually practiced this skill. Kanan did this from the very beginning of Power in the form of testing where the Ghost still trusted him. Although Ghost set Kanan up, he was also Ghost's teacher and mentor, and Kanan knew that Ghost still trusted him because in the conversation between them in season 1 episode 7, Ghost hadn't reached out to Kanan since the Trenton beef, and Kanan guided Ghost in the right direction. The trust was there from Ghost's side, and this is where Kanan had the upper hand. He already said that Roller was loyal and there's no way that he'd move against Ghost, and this is why Roller was the name that Kanan gave to Ghost as the one who was hitting this crew. But it was the way Kanan did this, and one of the reasons as to why Ghost trusted Kanan was because Kanan helped him before, and to gain his trust even further, he shared information about the hitter that he hired from Miami, a Latin girl, hot piece of ass, and someone who knew her way around a knife. She moves around with these crazy ass pink sneakers, and ironically when Kanan was telling Ghost this, he was looking at his own reflection in his cell, a classic foreshadow to Roller's death, because we knew Ghost looked at himself in the mirror after a kill, something Tariq St. Patrick also did in Power Book 2 Ghost. So let's look at what Kanan did next with manipulation, trust, and 2 of the 48 laws of power, which was 1. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Knowing about your rivals is critical, gathering valuable information that will keep you 1 step ahead, with Kanan effectively posing as a friend to Tommy but actually working as a spy. He was essentially gathering information, and by gathering this information you can then feed your self-interest a lot more effectively. And number 2, concealing your intentions, which is keeping people off balance and in the dark by never truly revealing the purpose behind your actions, which is what Kanan did when he was released from prison, when he told Shaw not to tell his Uncle G that he was out of prison. If they had no clue that Kanan was out, then they had no clue what he's up to. That means they can't prepare a defense, while Kanan starts to get the wheels in motion, and by the time they realize his intentions, it would have already been too late. Kanan revealed his intentions when he went to visit Dre in episode 1 of season 2. He wanted Ghost out of the picture so Tommy could introduce him to the Connect, and then he'd clip Tommy. Unfortunately for Kanan, it didn't quite play out this way, so now we'd have to approach this where he had to attack from the inside. And this is where we come back to the laws of power, posing as a friend and working as a spy. So this is when Kanan introduced himself to Tommy and Ghost when he knew that they were at the most vulnerable in season 2 episode 2, no friends on the street. And Kanan knew that Tommy was the person that he could use to get in on the inside. He mentioned the troubles with the RSKs, and Tommy told him that he was the second man in command on his old stomping ground and Q-Dubs was the man in charge. And the key thing to remember here is the RSK's leader Q-Dubs was on Kanan's old stomping ground. He killed Q-Dubs in season 2 episode 3 while Ghost was chasing pink sneakers, to find out who really hired her. But again, Kanan was 3 steps ahead, as he already made the call to Dre because he found out from Tommy that Ghost was in Miami on the hunt for pink sneakers himself, which was another one of the 48 laws of power: get others to do your work for you. So law 7 of the 48 laws of power is get others to do your work for you, using your wisdom and knowledge, resources and legworks of others to reach your end goal, which here was using Dre to kill pink sneakers to keep her quiet. But this isn't the only person Kanan used this with, because there was one person in particular who Kanan used to do his work for him, and that was Tariq St. Patrick, but not before he used law 22, which was use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power, which is when you're weak, don't fight for the sake of it, but fall back and use the time to recover and wait to regain power. And this is what Kanan did after his fight with Ghost, when Ghost supposedly thought he'd kill Kanan. Kanan actually transformed his surrender and weakness into a form of power and used this by actually posing as Slim. When he met Tariq, he recreated himself by forging a new identity, which is law 25, and this actually links to posing as a friend but working as a spy. He posed as Tariq's friend, when in reality, all he was set out to do at the beginning was to turn Tariq against Ghost. Kanan actually grew fond of Tariq when he learned about his despise for his own father Ghost. He even taught Tariq about the way of trust and how to gain people's trust when Ghost was arrested. The same tactic Kanan used on Ghost, which I spoke about at the start of the video, but ironically Tariq used the law of power of concealing your intentions against his own mentor Kanan, which eventually had him killed. Kanan also taught Tariq the best way to sneak upon your enemies is to make them think that they've already won and then sneak attack. Tariq said you have to be 1 move ahead, but Kanan said you have to be 3 moves ahead, and this is why Kanan was the ultimate chess player in power. In appearing in Tariq's hallucinations, just before he shot and killed Ghost, Kanan told Tariq that he'd be doing him proud, and if he was the one to pull the gun on Ghost, he'll never see it coming, just like how Kanan didn't see it when Tariq played him. Again, Kanan here was using the law of power, getting others to do the work for him, and getting others to play the cards you deal. Kanan got his revenge on Ghost by turning Tariq against him and using his own son, Tariq, to kill him. Kanan Stark was the ultimate chess player in power, and in Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, we're going to learn everything from who Kanan learned from, which would have been his mom Raquel and Breeze, and how he taught Ghost and Tommy, which hopefully we'll see in a later season as well. So there's a lot more that we need to learn from, and how Kanan was always this smart and strategic. Tommy mentioned that Ghost learned everything from Kanan, and this is why his character in Raising Kanan is going to be him growing up, learning, being strategic, playing chess, and his character is really going to be a must watch, and a character that will always have a deeper meaning, and also a character that we can then compare to Tariq St. Patrick at the same age, and we'll see who the real chess player is. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Was Kanan the ultimate chess player in power, and what do you guys think about his art of manipulation, the way he gained people's trust, and not just use the art of manipulation, but the laws of power to control and play chess by being 3 moves ahead? Drop me all your thoughts down below on Kanan Stark's character and this character analysis, and of course if you're new to the channel then remember to smash the subscribe button if you want to see everything Power Universe related, from reviews, breakdowns, storyline breakdowns and character analysis just like this one. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.